They all have nuance in the language contractually, but essentially they're owner finance properties. And so as an exit strategy, I'm super bullish on them because I can perform this exact same BRRRR, the exact same strategy of renovating it, not putting all the fancy bells and whistles on that I would for a traditional flip that I'm trying to sell for a forever home buyer. And I can be the bank, essentially, not essentially, exactly. I'm the bank. So the same BRRRR strategy that I use for a long-term tenant, I get done with the bank. I go take it to the property manager, and they locate a long-term tenant that's going to do a 12-month lease traditionally. That's that same property. I can put a bunch of furniture in it and do it as a shorter medium term rental, or I can take that exact same property that I just got the same loan on and everything, and I can turn around and do it as a rent to own or a contract for deed. The huge benefits of this are you're the bank. I'm not fixing leaky toilets. I'm not a landlord. I'm just the bank. And so I've got an underlying mortgage long term with my bank, and then I turn around and I'm financing it to another buyer. And my banks know all about it. I mean, it's not like something you need to, keep hush hush or anything. I mean, we let our banks know. They don't care. As long as I'm paying my mortgage, they don't care if I've got somebody in there, beating the place up and calling me every month to go fix something, or if I put furniture in it and rent it to a traveling nurse, or if I finance it out to a long-term buyer. So the benefits that I love about this exit strategy, really consider some of the filters I look at are if it's got a bad layout, if it's on a busy street, if it's not going to fit a good forever home buyer and they've got some sort of knock against it. It's really hard to sell a house on a busy street or with a bad layout, or maybe in a little bit rougher area, maybe in a poor school district that people aren't super excited about. This is when I'll typically try to pivot to a rent to own. I mean, I'm identifying several of my strategies as I'm purchasing it, but those are what make a great, in my opinion, a good rent to own. Because again, I'm just the bank, and I just closed on one last week. I'm just the bank. Like I don't care what they do with the house. I mean, I have to. And for those that are interested, we've had a training recently about this, but you keep an insurance policy in place. I set everything up through escrow, but I don't have to fix leaky faucets and toilets and mow the yard and take care of the utilities. I've got to revert to owner on the utilities should they leave, which has happened to me before. One caveat there is I've had them not pay their bill and it reverted to owner to me, and that was a no bueno. I had to go back to them and get my water bill paid. But yeah, you're just the bank. And so I love this strategy because it's super hands off. I shared with this group that I audited all of my portfolio, and our RTOs by far perform way better than our long-term rentals and even our short and medium-term rentals by and large, for the most part. We're on average, I think 350 or something on our cash flow per month on our rent to owns.